Welcome to From the Heart with Kathy King and myself, Rob Schultz, sponsored by Artist in Training Dance Retreat.
We're releasing weekly, inspiring interviews with our family of AIT mentors, and that's why we're here today.
Our intention is to lean into topics of inspiring moments that are stepping stones toward your dreams and bring more love to the world on our adventures through life. Every week, we'll share inspiring moments from our mentors that will fill your heart and bring inspiration into your life. What's up, y'all? This is Rob Schultz from Artist in Training From the Heart. I would like to introduce you to, I met this guy last year. He is a brother. I'm telling you, I met him and I felt so connected to you. I'd like to welcome you guys, Orlando, ZEPS, Molina. Give it up, y'all. Woo! Dude, I'm so happy you're here. I just want to give you a little rundown of what he does. MC, host, producer, author of the Hip Hop Kids book series, Rhymosaurs. Boom. I got it right? Boom.
Yeah, right. You pronounced it right. Thank you.
Yes, that was scary. But everybody, let's welcome Orlando one more time. Yay!
Welcome.
How are you doing, man?
I'm good. You know, the quarantine thing, you got to find creative ways to have fun with your kids. And but then with all the fires, going outside has depleted. So that was a big part of our having fun, was going outside and doing stuff, walks in the backyard and random little parks that we have around the neighborhood. So that's a bummer. But now we're building forts and playing restaurant and stuff. So,
oh my gosh.
That's awesome. Oh man. Well, I hope
it's great.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah, keep having fun with that. You guys are creative.
Restaurant's nice. I like playing restaurant because she has a little notepad and she takes my order. And then, you know, she has all these cool little utensils and stuff. And then I come up and I order a meal. And then she'll, at some point, she'll get sick of it and then be like, I'm the customer now. You work at the restaurant. So, yeah, you have to wear a mask. It's like real-time stuff. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Awesome. Well, Orlando, let's just jump into some questions.
Cool.
I love hearing these stories from all of our teachers. What's a favorite memory of a teaching experience that you've had?
Favorite teaching memory would probably be going to do workshops with one of my DJs, Brown 13, because we actually it was my first taste of doing our own hip hop workshops.
Sweet.
I would get booked by a lot of different places and be like a guest speaker or teacher, but this was us facilitating ourselves and getting booked by little venues and little youth groups. And then doing MC and DJ workshop with also teaching the elements of hip hop.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I think that was the first. And we was in Europe too, so we were doing it in Switzerland and Norway.
Wow.
Sweden and Amsterdam, stuff like that.
That's amazing.
Doing global hip hop also felt pretty good.
Okay, so what's some inspiration you can share to young artists or any artists at any age? So I don't want to limit it, but some inspiration you can share with artists.
Okay, inspiration I think came for me. My friend had a funny name for it. He called it a quarter life crisis because I was 27. And I was like, what's happening with my hip hop career? I need to do something creative. And that's when I moved to Norway actually to change my surroundings. So my inspiration would be, if you feel stuck, that you're not inspired in what you're doing, look to the world, because I think going to other cultures or studying another culture or checking out, let's say you're a painter, check out painters from Belgium and Venezuela, because it'll just show you something so different than the American way of doing things, and it might inspire you. Norway inspired me. I would suggest, because there's a fine line with when someone's like, oh, look at this guy's haircut, cultural appropriation, that's a Viking haircut, you shouldn't be wearing that. And it's like, what? I'm Norwegian. There's all of that weird stuff that happens, but people forget that it's important to embrace another culture and learn from it, and then if you love it, celebrate it.
Yes.
So I think more people need to do that and remind each other you can learn something. I learned hip hop techniques from Swedish guys and French guys.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So look to the world. We're all human, baby. We're all humans.
Oh my gosh, dude! I just had that conversation in my head this morning about we are humans. That's what I want. I don't want to separate people. We're humans, and I love
Yeah.
love and celebrate. Like whatever you love, celebrate it, and that's
Yes.
amazing, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh, that's great.
like put that in our backpack because
Yeah.
amazing.
Awesome. So what's so you're so well traveled and you've done all these amazing things. What's a cool, memorable gig or performance that you've done in your professional career?
I mean, I would want to say something where I perform in front of like thousands of people, and that is cool. And I could probably, but I feel like back to the culture thing. Probably the first time I had legit performed in Puerto Rico.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
And it was a tiny little hole in the wall spot, but my buddy from Iceland was with us and he beatboxed and he was looping and I was freestyling in Spanglish, which is like New York or Nuyorican is the word. It's like a blend of weird English and Spanish and Brooklyn accent. And I was just rapping with my big Viking Scandinavian buddy, and my little brother was there, younger brother, he's like 30, and all his friends, and it was like the culture just hit me so hard because, you know, I'm very inspired by Puerto Rican culture, but I was born and raised in New York, so there's like the people on the island look at the city people a little like, oh, you're a New Yorker, and then the Puerto Rican people that are in New York, they don't appreciate the people on the island. So that was a big moment to just like be with McKenna was there too, like my whole family, all my best friends, and this live DJ. Like we were up in this loft, like the backstage was like an elevated loft, and we could see the whole dance floor and good food. Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm obsessed with Puerto Rico. I love Puerto Rico so much. I try to get my husband to move there all the time, and he's dragging his feet. I don't know.
It's a good, nice, cheap vacation, and you can go there because it's domestic.
Yeah, I love it.
In these trying times, in these uncertain times, in these difficult times, and there's so many of those.
Yeah.
So unprecedented.
These unprecedented times, and these.
Oh my gosh, dude! The things that it's so funny. Just the things that people just keep repeating, and it's like, let it go. Let's live in harmony right now and like evolve.
That's all the commercials I hear.
What was your inspiration behind Rhymosaurs? And share the work you do with at the schools. Because I remember when we were at, I think we were talking at night, and I remember you telling me what you were doing. And then that night I went to my room and I was sleeping, and then I was like, oh my gosh, what you do to these schools and these kids, you can bring that to Artisan Training. So I want you to share what was your inspiration behind the books and what you do at the schools.
Cool. The book started because when I was 27 is when I was like trying to figure out my hip hop life, and then I took this turn into hosting dance battles, whatever. But in hosting dance battles and working at Audible, I was there for 5 years. I learned to be able to rap and talk and do hip hop without cursing. So that set me up for helping kids.
Wow.
Then I had a kid, so like my wife was pregnant with my daughter, and then it just all hit me at once where I was like, I need to use my skill of rhyming for something better, more positive. I have to, like, I'm in my late 30s. I can't just be hitting open mics anymore and trying to make it as a rapper. I got to figure this out. So that inspired me to do a kid's book. I was like, can you do a rhyming children's book? Better than I read some rhyming children's books and they don't have good rhythm. The syllable structure of the wordage. Some are amazing. Some rhyming kids books, they just flow perfect. Some of them, like I'm off put a little by them because I'm like, why did they could have rhymed this better. So I could do a better job. Plus, I'm not a kids book guy making a hip hop kids book. I'm a hip hop guy making a kids book. So it's coming from like a more rooted place of like real New York hip hop culture, and all that just kind of like inspired me. So I was like, I gotta make hip hop, and I knew I wanted dinosaurs because of my nephew. He loves dinosaurs, so that's kind of what inspired that. And then Rhymosaurs was just like an amalgamation of the two, rhyming dinosaurs. That's all it is.
Wow.
And then in moving to Stockton, this is a minor league baseball hat from Stockton. Moving to Stockton is what set me off on the educational side, where people were like, hey, this book makes kids want to write raps. Hey, this book, it's good. The keyword literacy was thrown in my face, and I was like, I got to use that word more. I didn't see the potential that the book had on that end. So now I teach we focus on creative writing. It's really like how to write rhymes, how to write fun raps about yourself, use your imagination, teach them to be creative and be silly, rap about unicorns and magic and cupcakes. It doesn't matter what you rap about. And then along the way, we had to adapt it for different age groups. So like, you know, real young kindergarten kids, it's like silly story time with our books and coloring. And then once they hit middle school and high school, then it's like, how can you write your own raps? So
Wow.
it just elevates. We have different tiers for different ages. So it goes from kindergarten all the way to high school. And sometimes college.
That's amazing. I think I saw a video, I don't know if it was a middle school or high school that you showed me, of a kid, like they wrote the rap and then he performed it. Like literally,
Yes.
That's what really
Those kids.
Dude, my soul. I was like, this is brilliant. Teaching people to speak of themselves in such a positive way, but with bringing the hip hop culture. So, dude, that's brilliant.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's funny because that's like full classrooms or assemblies, and there's always, out of the hundreds of kids, 2 or 3 of them have the courage to go, I'll get on the mic, I'll rap what I wrote. I'm like, yes.
That's amazing.
Oh, one second. Sultana, you can read, but can you like read whisper? Or you can sit with daddy. It's up to you. She's so cute. She's over there reading one of my wife's books.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and getting them to get on the mic is huge because then I think they then gave a few more kids in the crowd the courage, like, man, maybe next time I'll raise my hand and I'll get up there. And that's good. Yeah.
That's amazing. That empowerment of those young people. That's brilliant. I love that. Amazing. This one's pretty broad, but
cool.
I love asking all of our teachers this. What inspires you as an artist?
I would probably say friends and family. And in 2 ways. One, the more generic, because I love my friends and family and they inspire me with love and everything. But then there's also like the Brooklyn hustler side of me that's like half of them, they love and appreciate what I do, but it's like, I want to get on like Ellen one day or Jimmy Fallon, or I want Rhymosaurs to be a cartoon on Nickelodeon. So I can just see all of them flooding Facebook and Instagram. Like, that's my nephew. Oh my God, that's my cousin. I told you he's awesome. That's a weird inspiration for me too, where I kind of want to prove them all like, thanks for helping me along the way, guys. But oh my God, when I get to that next level and then I can like move my aunt out here from Brooklyn and get her a house and get her the surgery for her bum leg because she can't afford it, that kind of stuff, then I'll feel like, so it's like a two-part answer. I just want to do, I love my family and they inspire me. My kids inspired me to write a kid's book. I have a son now, so I have 2 kids, nieces and nephews. But I want to impress them. I want to be like, I told you, look, I got a cartoon on Hulu. Ah!
That's awesome.
Dude,
you'll get there. Yeah.
You will, and you are just one amazing human, brother. I mean,
thanks, man.
I am so blessed that I met, it's so, like, McKenna, his wife, I used to teach her on dance team. And her sister-in-law, right, has a studio?
Edith, yes, you went to Elevate Dance Company.
So I went there. So that's how I met them. If I never would have went there, I would have never met them, and we would never be here right now. So I'm so grateful. I remember I was driving home that night. I was like, oh, this is amazing.
You called me on your drive home. You called me on the drive home. You're like, I met Orlando. He's amazing. We have to get him on AIT. It was awesome.
So before I have you rap, I'm going to ask you some quick.
I was looking for music.
And,
that's what I was doing. I wasn't ignoring or being
inconsiderate
on the phone. I was like, oh, I gotta find a good beat.
You Instagram me right now? No, I'm joking.
I should.
I'm gonna ask you some. I call it Rob's rapid round. So I'm just gonna ask you a question. They're silly, just
lightning,
quick.
Okay.
Top of your head.
I'm ready.
Don't. Favorite movie.
Things to do in Denver when you're dead.
I've never seen
Andy Garcia. It's like a slightly mob movie.
Oh, okay.
Christopher Walken, Andy Garcia. Amazing.
Oh,
Things to do in Denver when you're dead.
Nice. Rob, you're freezing again.
I know when I was green, I catered Andy Garcia's house for a party. Okay. Favorite TV show.
Favorite TV show. Ooh, you're back, Rob. Oh man, that's a hard one, dude.
Rap it.
Can I say a cartoon?
Yeah.
All right, Transformers. The
my
original
gosh.
Transformers. Yeah.
Okay. Favorite song and/or music artist?
Favorite song, Billy Joel for the longest time, the doo-wop one. It's like, you know, for the longest time.
Yeah. Wow.
Favorite rapper or musician is probably Big Daddy Kane.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's a late 80s, early 90s
Yeah.
rapper. Yeah.
Dude,
Just impressed
amazing.
the heck out of me.
Favorite podcast and/or book?
Ooh, I would say right now one of my favorite podcasts is probably, I like Theo Vaughn.
Huh.
He's really funny. I only watch the ones where he interviews guests. I like his one-man ones.
Okay.
They're interesting, but I don't have time to listen to everything. So I like how he interviews people. His mind is very witty and creative. Theo Vaughn.
Theo Vaughn. Nice.
Yeah.
A word that inspires you. One word.
Work.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, I've had a job since I was 15. Work. Trabajo. Or
Okay.
like Rihanna. Work.
Or Missy Elliott. You better work.
Yes. Oh yeah. Work.
Okay. So could you do us a little favor and rap? Do a little rap for
Yeah.
us?
Sully, they want me to kick a hip hop flow. You want to come join me? Do
Oh
like
my
a
gosh.
snaily rap song?
Sultana, come
Yeah,
on.
you want to? Okay. Come sit with Daddy. All right, I'm just gonna get it on the I'm gonna get it on the Bluetooth speaker
Perfect.
so it sounds better. All right, can you hear the beat, Rob?
Yep.
It's like a good level to my voice.
Yep.
Okay. How about Rob? You say random words, like give me random topics, and I'll rhyme about whatever you say.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Inspiration.
Inspiration, I'm inspired. I want to keep rapping and I'll never retire. So I found a way to change my life and wrote a kid's book. I could kick freestyles and write rhymes and sit hooks. This the Mudville 9, that's on my hat. You can tell this is a little snapback, but it doesn't have buttons. It actually has Velcro. Hell no. Yo, I'm kind of funny like I'm Elmo. This is my elbow. This is my wrist. Yo, Rob, give me another rhyme so I could just spit.
Love.
Love from the corazon, yo, that's the heart. Listen to me when I start, and I'm smart. My daughter sees here to the left of me. Yo, I'm like a chef, you see, with the secret recipe. So you don't tell me stop, it's time for you to rap. Come sit on my lap and you can show them like that. It's okay, listen to them. They want to say hi. Sully, they want to say hi. I'm so fly. It's okay. She wants to pick her own music, but it's okay because I just want her to chill and just do it. Yo, Sully, do you want to join me up on the screen? They want to say hello. She knows what I mean, yo. It's okay. She's being a little selfish. It doesn't matter because, you know, I don't speak Elfish or Elvish. I think that's what elves speak. I'm not saying like Elvis Presley. Yo, I never sip a Pepsi. Driving on a jet ski, kicking it like Jet Li. Let's see. You know that I come to. I'm so fresh. See, that is my daughter, the one screaming at me. But she's beautiful. Yo, she's always dreaming of me. She's like my little nugget. Sully, do you wanna come on the screen and show them that you gotta flow? She's like, no, she doesn't want to do it, but it's okay because she doesn't want to ruin Daddy's rap. It's like that. It's like that. It's Daddy's rap. It's like this. And like,
Dude, you're phenomenal, man.
that was fun.
Oh,
That's I mean, I'm like, my brain is going right now.
I know. What the heck?
Yay.
Dude,
That's awesome.
OJ.
You are just brilliant, man. I'm so excited to have you part of the Artisan Training family, and I can't wait till we're traveling and inspiring kids everywhere because you're just gonna be so embraced. I already feel it, and it's something
I'm excited. Yeah.
World at dance studios have never experienced before. So we're bringing that to them. So thank
you
for
taking your
time. Thank you for just being a light on this planet right now. Thank you for being one ridiculously talented human being.
I appreciate you guys.
So much
Thank you. Thank you. Sully, come say bye.
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 See you later.
Bye.
Oh, look at her. Say hi to mama.
Bye, Rob. You're the best.
Bye, dude. Have a good one, man.
Bye.
Later.